Hi there, can you tell me who you are?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Dominic D'Attilio. I'm the president of the Association of New Jersey Recyclers, and we're here today at our 35th annual symposium.
And
One of the items we do at our symposium is it's really not elect, it's award to one of our members a REX Award, Recycling Excellence Award. And this year, we've had a very good turnout and a very good nominee. I'd like to introduce to you this year's nominee, Gary Sondermeyer.
all right. Gary, why don't we go back to, wait a minute, let's go back to the president. Tell us a little bit.
We're not done with you yet.
We're not done with you.
No,
You're not
President,
dismissed yet.
okay.
Tell us a little bit about the award and what goes into it.
Well,
what are the
cri-
qualifications here?
The criteria for the REX Award is that the person nominated has to be an active member of the association. They have to embrace the visions and goals of ANJR. They have to promote ANJR in their activities, their actions, and their advocacy. I still can't say that, take that out. Advocacy. And maintain professional standards. They have to act responsible, and they have to be well-versed in the issues of recycling and solid waste.
Okay, well, this gentleman certainly fits that bill, doesn't he?
When some people are nominated and they say they really know what's in the book, we're fortunate that this year's awardee wrote the book.
Okay. And folks, we'll tell you what Dominic meant by that in just a second, and when Gary explains his background. Gary, give us a little bit about your background. It's just very impressive.
I had the pleasure of working for the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection for 30 years. My first 17 years, I got to work in the solid and hazardous waste program and was literally at the table when the Mandatory Source Separation and Recycling Act was put in place in 1987, which was such an exciting period of time for the environment in New Jersey. And after my 17 years in solid and hazardous waste, I spent 3 years as an assistant commissioner over DEP's core permitting programs for air, water, solid and hazardous waste, and radiation protection. And then I had the absolute honor of being the agency's chief of staff for 10 years under the last 6 New Jersey governors and 5 DEP commissioners. And after retiring from the state, I've spent the last 5.5 years working for the largest recycling company in the state of New Jersey, the Bayshore family of companies in Woodbridge Township, New Jersey.
Wow. Well, you've certainly recycling has been a big part of your life, that's for sure, and so it's understandable that you would be the fit person for this award. Also, I'm going to chip in here and say that you were instrumental this year, really instrumental, with the association in developing a model food waste legislation that's starting to work its way through the legislature right now. And I know that you did a lot of the research and background on that, talked to a lot of other states to find out what was involved, and actually pretty much wrote the draft that we took to some legislators, and hopefully folks will be seeing later this year. Just tell us a little bit about food waste, why that is so important to you.
Certainly the next frontier in recycling is food waste. About 25% of what's left in the the solid waste container that's in the front yard when you put it out each week is food. And the Association of New Jersey Recyclers has been very aggressive in trying to put together a piece of legislation, which I had the wonderful opportunity to work with people like Dominic and Carol Tomaszewicz, Marie Cruzan, and yourself, Frank, to help put together. And we're hoping we do have a bill introduced now in the Senate and in the Assembly, and we're hoping that those bills will move and we'll have a good public policy debate and get a limited ban on the disposal of food waste. And the idea is, if you ban it, they will build it. So if we get a limited ban, private sector and possibly public sector companies and agencies coming together to build high technology systems to extract gas from food waste and then make an end product compost that could be distributed out into the environment for nutrient value.
And if viewers want to learn more about food waste, they can go to ANJR's website and go to the YouTube box, click on it, and there we'll find Gary Sondermeyer explaining it all to them.
Yes, and I have to say, with the award today, in my 35 years working in the environment, I had the incredible pleasure of working in every facet of environmental protection and environmental management, including the clean end of running parks and fish hatcheries and pheasant farms and all kinds of interesting things. And I have to say, my favorite area was always recycling. So to be honored by ANJR is a tremendous honor.
Great. Let's go back to the president here for a minute. Sir, you want to wrap this up? With
Yes. Gary is our 21st recipient of the Rex Awards. We've been doing the Rex Awards since 1994, and there's a lot of wonderful people who have received the awards. And I have to say, since I have been president, Gary is the first person to receive the award that had a unanimous
Wow.
by the committee.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, knowing Gary.
Thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you.
wonderful.
Gary, we'll get you to get one final plug in here, too, for the company you're working for now, because, I mean, that company is sort of the ultimate recycler in what they're doing. Tell us all the materials you're involved in.
Yeah, I call Bayshore the Disneyland of recycling, where all your recycling dreams come true. We run 6 different recycling companies. So we do curbside materials or Class A materials, bottles, cans, newspapers, and so forth at 1,000 tons a day, which is very, very large. We have a construction demolition element, which is called Bayshore Recycling, where we basically recycle roads, bridges, parking lots, buildings at 2,500 tons a day. We have a massive facility for thermally treating contaminated soil, non-hazardous petroleum contaminated soil, at a whopping 4,500 tons a day. We have a mixed materials recovery facility for recycling houses, essentially material construction demolition debris that would come from renovation and construction for homes. We can process consumer electronics as well as dredge material, and we have a good old-fashioned scrap metal yard. So basically we cover all the different materials that you can recycle. The only thing we aren't doing currently is food. But we are approved in the Middlesex County plan for a 500-ton-a-day food facility. So certainly in our future plans, we plan on having a high-technology food recycling and composting facility.
Terrific. Well, you really cover the recycling waterfront, and in fact, you are on the waterfront.
Yes, we are. Very good. Access by truck, barge, and rail.
Terrific. All right, Gary. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations on your award, and Dominic, thank you as always for the great intro. Thank you.
Thank you.